Alright guys, how's it going? It is Thursday, the 27th of December 2018 and you're watching KopTalk.tv. Alright. Do you know what? I've gone back to my old microphone. I'm a bit pissed off really because I bought this one, right? This like more upgraded version of what I currently have, yeah? And I bought this one and I got it red because I thought it would go with my chair and shit like that, obviously. And I don't think it's anywhere near as good as my my trusted mucky, filthy blue microphone, which is the same company, but you know, it was expensive at the time when I got it. But the other one's supposed to be like, you know, super fucking amazing and all that. And I don't like it. I like it, so it's fucking, I don't know. Anyone want to buy it? Probably will make me an offer for it now. Don't know. Fucking it weighs a ton and all. It looks really nice, so I don't think it sounds as good. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember in my studio where my other computer is, where I used to make videos for, you know, with the grey wall. I can't remember if there's a microphone with that computer, so I might just keep it as a spare for in there. But very disappointed with it. So yeah, and a bit of Francis there. Don't start with the Kevin Spacey fucking pedo bollocks, man. He's fucking, do you know what I mean? This is Francis Underwood, this fucking fictional character. Alright, you know what I'm saying? My favourite programme, House of Cards, without a doubt. What are you doing down there? Sorry. It's the dog, alright? So, my little rescue dog. Go and get on your bed. Go on, bugger off. We'll disappear shortly. I wanted to make a video for you guys, just responding to some of your comments, actually. Because I just thought we'd catch up. I've done a video for DKB.tv, which is going on now. I have just uploaded, I'm currently uploading a video to KopTalk.tv, which should be on, which you've probably watched before now, which is about Mo Salah and that so-called dive. I just went to look at some of these comments on KopTalk.tv on YouTube. I do read them all. I'm not sure what to say. Scott Cheatham says, great to see you back up. You had a good Christmas. He worked yesterday. Was buzzing to see the score after the game. The scores, plural, obviously Manchester City. I genuinely believe the Origi goal has been a catalyst, but the next two games are massive. So I'm all right, Scott, and thank you for your comment, brother. Christmas, I don't know whether you can. I don't want to say a good Christmas because nothing fucking bad happened. Do you know what I mean? But for me, really, my Christmas starts today when my son arrives. When he flies, he's flying out today. Do you know what? My son flies out today, and I don't even know when that is. I know I'm a shit dad, aren't I? I've just got a terrible memory. I'm just going to load my calendar up. I don't even know what time his train is. Oh, there's his flight. Oh, we're all right, guys. His flight until 5:30 today, UK time. So he won't even be on the train yet. He's got to be at Leeds for about 3-2. He'll be setting off soon, I reckon. He's used to see what message me unless he really needs something. All right, mate. Can you tell me what time you're leaving? What time your train is? Gracias. So, there you go. See, just remembered I had a son. What else? I won't read all the comments out because I'd be here all day. Anjola Alabi, is it? He says our defence generally looks like the best in the world at the moment. How does it compare to the defence in the ups, in your opinion? Don't know what you mean. Defence in the ups, in your opinion. It's so important because the VVD and Alisson signing has been successful will motivate FSG to spend big on whoever club decides he desperately needs. Yeah, the defence. I mean, I think I mentioned yesterday, didn't I, in that video yesterday about the goals conceded. It's just incredible. We know all of us fans had been crying out, hadn't we, for a long time about the need to strengthen the back. Klopp was getting constantly criticised by people in the media saying, why is he not doing this? You know, why is he not? You know, he stayed loyal with his goalkeepers and that, and you know, so it really is refreshing to see. But yeah, the defence genuinely does look fantastic at the moment, as Brendan Rodgers would say. I think that is Pink 133. He says he missed me. Welcome back. Merry Christmas to you and the family. Please say something about Dejan Lovren. Well, yeah, he's fucking well. We should play him up front now, shouldn't we? You know, Dejan there. Thank you for your comment, my friend. I missed you too. Dejan Lovren gets a lot of stick, doesn't he? You know, he really does. It's one of those mixed. He's one of them players that gets. I don't know. He gets singled out, doesn't he? Probably deservedly. But I don't want to be negative. Mark Quigley, he says, great to see you back, bud. Had to cancel my DKB.TV review because in October the only factory, who is a season ticket holder for Man United, closed the factory. He's had to cancel DKB.TV. Once I get a job and get back on track money wise, I will sign up again for it, Dunk, because I miss it loads. I've just done a video on there. He'd like me to make a video of the rumours going about Nike or Adidas replacing New Balance. I haven't followed any rumours about that, Mark. Maybe you could tell me. Is this something, I assume this is something that's happened this month or the last few weeks, because I would normally be up to date with things like that, but because of my my visit to the UK, I didn't really spend much time online as I normally would here in my office. I tried to escape things a little bit, and also you know, when you're visiting people, it's a bit rude to you know, to ignore them. So I haven't really been in the loop with things. Nothing has come through to me from anyone of importance in terms of any information anywhere. Not that you get a lot of that at the moment. It seems very quiet, but nothing's I don't know anything about that. Maybe you guys could comment this video and mention that. I mean, you always hear these rumours to do with these sponsors, but yeah, I've got to admit I'm not overly keen on the New Balance link up. I mean, do you know, I don't know, I did that, I'm old school, you know, but unfortunately it has to be about what, you know, the commercial incentives and what's right for the club, you know, not what's just right for us, what looks good. But I would love to see either of those brands involved with Liverpool Football Club. New Balance just doesn't cut it for me. I don't know anyone that's ever said I can't wait to go and get some New Balance trainers. So, but then again, I'm 44 years of age and a granddad, so maybe I'm out of touch. Can I just say to you though, Mark, I know that you're a long-time supporter of mine, and I certainly wouldn't want you to be locked out of DKB.TV while you're on your ass, you know what I mean? So if you could drop me an email, dunk@koptalk.com, because I will forget if you don't, and I will see that, you know, I'll cover your DKB.TV subs until you're back on your feet again, mate, alright? It's not about, you know, coin, so to speak. The things I do, you know, the subscriptions and memberships, is to try and survive. Honestly, it really is, because a lot of work goes into this, and KopTalk is my main income, my own income really. So that's why I need you guys to support me, otherwise I'll have to disappear, which some people would like, but I'd be gutted. I mean, I could do other things, you know, there's other things that I could do online. I'm a clever boy with things like that really. And I could probably make a lot of money, but to be honest, you know, this is my love. So, you know, people that are good and supportive like yourself, I want to look after. So you just drop me an email and I'll sort it out for you. All right, that is for sure, especially this time of year, mate. Dr. Duke, he says, Dung, what do you make of Fabinho? Wasn't sure of the guy at first, but he's starting to look like a bit of a monster in the last few appearances. Yeah, I mean, like at first I was starting to think, have we got a dud? But I tried to stay grounded with it, you know, because I've seen the way that Klopp has handled other signings in the past, other new players that have gone on and then, you know, become good. But because I started to see speculation and talk of him possibly moving in January, I was like, whoa, you know, is that idle speculation? Because that's a weird one, you know, for people to start talking about a player moving out so soon. So I started to wonder if there might be something in it. But then I've seen him in a few games, and I'm like, wow, you know, he could be a monster, like you're saying. So I'm on the same wavelength as you, and 3 people have liked your comment so far, and I'm going to make it 4. So I think that people are agreeing with you, and I think that we're all on the same page with that. Carl Aziz says Salah on the night and Firmino as a false 9 is the best for Liverpool. Mac Life Fitness, glad to have you back. All the best, Dunk. Likewise, brother. Thank you. Paul Wilson says, Merry Christmas, Dunk, and the rest of the KopTalk faithful. Another strong and solid performance again today. This was yesterday's game against Newcastle. The engine is purring away lovely. The business end is to come. Lots of ups and downs potentially as well. Not enjoyed such a confident team though since I was back in school and we last won it. Come on, you Redmen, YNWA. That's very true, Paul. And Merry Christmas to you and your family. Very true, mate. You know, I saw Liverpool. I started supporting Liverpool properly. You know, like when you start watching games like in the mid-80s, I guess. 86 was probably, you know, I went to my first game in 86, which was the FA Cup final against Everton. I was only a young lad and I was 11 and I didn't really understand it all. But I was very fortunate in that I got to see some amazing football towards the end of the 80s, you know, around 89 and things like that. I didn't see Liverpool, you know, do much in the 90s or anything. So it is, you know, it seems like a long time, and I'm just trying to stay grounded with it really, and hope that you know, Man City keep dropping points. But we have to stay focused on ourselves, and like you say, I haven't seen a confident team like that for a long time. I mean, we've had glimmers of it, haven't we, in recent time. Ooh, I got a message. This could be my boy messaging me back. Train is 12:45, leaving 12:20. There you go. Yes, so I will focus on that in a minute. Sorry, that's thrown me off a little bit. So Christian Helwig has been one of the most busy holiday seasons for him that he can remember. Crazy but good. Hope yours was great, Dunk. Thank you, brother. Keep at it, Christian. Anthony Harris, he's saying there his second Christmas alone, not a personal favourite this time around, but it has significant benefits. He's saying the title is ours to lose. If we win the next two games, then the title is almost ours. Wow. Yeah, I won't read all that out. The comments are there if you want to read them, but Anthony's feeling it. You know, he's feeling it good. Did we set a Boxing Day record? 9 fixtures, 29 goals. Sorry that you had Christmas alone. I spent the day on my own, Christmas Day, through choice, I have to say. But I quite enjoyed it, to be honest. But I hope everything's all right, and I hope the significant benefits there, Anthony, I hope they outweigh any shit, basically. Naveen, he says we need a video on transfer activity. Yes, we do. I mean, I've just done one today for dkb.tv. I've got to look after those guys, but I'm sure we'll be touching on that, especially with January coming up now. Nav. Ian Taylor says done well with the diet, pal. Congrats. Thank you. Do you know what? It's a bit difficult this time of year because of all the treats and everything, and that was killing me a bit in England, you know, because I was away for what is it, three weeks or whatever, and I couldn't stick to my routine. So I was expecting to have gained weight, but I didn't. I actually lost a couple of pounds. I know some of you guys have followed me on this and have actually taken it amongst yourselves to. You know, to try and lose a bit. I was trying to see if I could find what I've lost since 14th of May is when I started. I know it averages at around £2.5 a week, and it is, let me see here, bar some of you with it, 34.5 kilos, 34.5 kilos, 34.5 kilograms in pounds. I think it's 5 stone 6 is 76 pounds. So I've lost 76 pounds since May, and I'm finding it very, very easy. But I'm home again now, so I'm getting back in my routine. Today's my proper day, like disciplining myself, if you know what I mean. But thank you. Lewis M90, Dunk mate, not watched for a while due to coming off YouTube. You've done brilliant on the old diet. Can't even call yourself Jubs anymore. Well done, big man. Thanks, bro. I think we can still call me Jubs. I've got a long way to go yet. You know what I mean? But I'm battling with it. I'll get there. Thomas, glad to hear you back, Dunk. I hope to hear your opinions on the January window. Yeah, that's something I'll be giving some thought to. Thomas, thanks for your comment. We need to look at the January window. You guys feel free to chip in with what you think may happen. I mean, to be honest, we looked. It sounded like they weren't going to do anything in January. Then we had maybe a few injuries, and I wouldn't be surprised if we did do something now in January. But I don't know. I mean, we've seen this kid linked today. Eden Hazard's brother. Is he called Thor? Have I forgot already? My terrible memory. I'm going to have to start saying... You're going to hear me say this a lot. Thorgan is what he's called. You're going to hear me mention my memory a lot in my videos over the next few months, because I want to try and plant that seed and try and remind you guys that I'm not getting any younger, because my memory is fucking atrocious. It really is. So I'm going to be mentioning that quite a few times, just so you start to realise that, because honestly, I can't remember what happened yesterday sometimes. It's fucking, but I can remember stuff from decades ago that I don't need to remember. It's fucking stupid. If I put a Liverpool game on, you know, it comes on TV, sorry, you know, like a flashback, you know, a game in the 80s or 90s, I can tell you every pass to the goal and who scores and everything. But if you ask me what the starting 11 was on yesterday on Boxing Day, I couldn't tell you. I genuinely could not tell you the starting 11 for yesterday. I could probably I might be able to, but I'd have to think about it. And I obviously know what that starting 11 was, and that is how my brain works today. And I don't know what that's all about. But it's not fun. But there you go. So yeah, I was saying that we've been linked with this Thorgan Hazard, Borussia Mönchengladbach, 25 years of age, attacking midfielder. So I remembered all that. 13 caps for Belgium. I need to know now. 13. Under contract until 2020. Yeah, just a link though, you know, so it'd be interesting to see what comes up. I wouldn't be surprised if we do a bit of activity, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it shocked us and it came out of nowhere. Agunzi, new viewer, Liverpool supporter since the early 80s. Great vid. I like you. I'm starting to get nervous. Starting to let myself believe a little. But I know it means nothing if we don't keep winning. Let's get it, YNWA. Well, thanks for commenting, my friend. Thanks for subscribing. I hope you hang around, and I hope that you get what you were all hoping for at the end of the season. But we've got to keep it real. I think we've had this before. In fairness, we did have it under Brendan Rodgers, didn't we? Where we thought we might get it then, and I'd really like to get excited, but I don't want to. So you might see me holding back, and you might look at me sometimes and think, "Fucking hell, Dunk, what's wrong with you, man? We're top of the league. We're 6 points, 7 points clear. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?" And I'll be just don't think that it's not going on in my head, because it is. Thomas, no, we've done Thomas. DJ Space Opera, nice to have you back, big man. Thank you. He says, do you think we should add another forward in January to give the front three a bit of competition? Salary's looking a lot better recently, and Mane has been doing well too, but Bobby is a bit hit and miss at the moment. Sturridge is still decent, but I don't think anyone would want him starting too many games out of the front three. So I just wondered your thoughts. Cheers and all the best for the new year. Yeah, same to you, mate. Have a good one. I'm sure I'll do a video before the new year. Wishing you all the very best, everybody. New year, same shit, of course. Yes, I think I would like to see another forward. I don't know if it'll happen in January. We might have to wait till the summer for that. I'm not sure Daniel will be hanging around. Firmino has been a bit hit and miss. Salah is looking a lot better recently, like you say, and Mane doing well too. I think there was a chance by Mane yesterday, wasn't there, guys? I'm sure it was... I can't remember. There was a little bit of play. He took his shot and it flew over the fucking thing. And I just thought, if that had gone in, it would have, like, I don't know. It would have been like just an amazing goal. I can't remember when it was. I'm sure it was Mane, and he did some sort of play, and he just unleashed a volley or something, and it just flew over, and I just thought, Jesus, if that had gone in, that would have been one of the best goals I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, things are a bit positive on that, but I would like to see another forward brought in. I would appreciate people's thoughts on that one. Reply to this video if you've got any on that. But that is something. Mad, he says, by the way, don't you look in great shape? I don't know about that. But if you look back, you know, guys, if you go to KopTalk.tv and you look at the videos page and change the date from like the earliest to now, it's a fucking big difference, man. I'm telling you. Which diet am I on? I'm on a low carb, high fat. Some people think, but it's not really high fat. People think it is. It's more high protein, and it's called keto. If you Google, well, I'll tell you what. Go to a website called dietdoctor.com. Not affiliated to it in any way, shape, or form. It is free. There is a voluntary membership on there for people that want to support it, a bit like KopTalk, but you don't need to join. And that's where I got all my information from. That's where I started out. And basically, it's about restricting your carbs. I have no more than 20 grams of carbs per day, which means I haven't had. I could have bread, maybe one slice, but I haven't had bread, potatoes, crisps, anything high carb. Sorry. Since before May, and I've limited my carbs to 20 grams a day. I'm in ketosis. My body is now fat adapted, which means that instead of using glucose, which comes from carbs, for energy, which is, you know, obviously sugar, my body is fueled by fat. That's it. Yeah, I won't waffle on too much about it, but if dietdoctor.com explains it all, and I find it fantastic. I just basically eat egg, bacon, chicken, fish, cheese, all the things I like, you know, and a steak, you know, you can have as much as you want, and I'm finding it very easy, and very good for, yeah, it's just good. It's been very good, and I've tried everything in the past to lose weight. 20 years sat on my ass doing this is when I've put all my weight on, but I've tried everything over the years to try to get it off, and never done it. But since I've restricted carbs, I don't have cravings for anything. I always feel full. And it's working for me. What works for me might not work for someone else, but it works for me. That is for sure. And I've lost 2.5 pounds on average a week since 14th of May. So and with no exercise, believe it or not. He also asked us, what mad, or whatever. Don't blame me if you're not wanting to be in England too long. What do you think the main difference is from England and Spain, other than the beautiful weather, of course? Spain's very relaxed. You know, everyone's chilled out here. Nobody seems stressed. It takes forever to, you know, to get some things done here. You might have to wait. You have the mentality of mañana, which means tomorrow. So you say, hey, you come in tomorrow to fix my roof. Mañana, señor, mañana. But mañana never comes. So you've got to chase them up a bit. The cost of living, you know, and the bins, they come and empty my bins every day. When I go to England, I was at my auntie's, and there's 3 different fucking bins or something for different stuff, and they come once a fortnight or something like that. They empty the bins every night here. At midnight, they come round and empty all the bins, even on Christmas Day. It's fantastic. And the weather is nice, too much for me in the summer, but it just seems so, like, peaceful here, do you know what I mean? And I like that. It can get boring though, which is why sometimes I think, oh, am I missing out? But after my 3 weeks in England, I'm not missing out. What else we got? LFC and Leeds top, happy days. Haha, says Nelson. I've got a soft spot for Leeds United. My family is split. You either support Liverpool or Leeds. I went for Liverpool. 2 of my cousins at least support Liverpool. On the other side, there's 3, 4 Leeds. It's Leeds or Liverpool in my family. And when I was 15, I went to a few Leeds games because I didn't live too far away from it. It was like an hour and 15 on the train or something. The year that Leeds got promoted from the old, I don't know if it was the old second to the first. I think it was the last year before the Premier League, I think, was formed. 91, around then. And one of the best games of football I've ever seen in my life was Leeds United 4, Hull City 3. So a bit of a derby game as well. So my family are very happy at the moment to see Liverpool and Leeds top. And Leeds United and Liverpool, I think, have always had some sort of like respect for each other. You know, and they both hate Man United, so that's got to be good, hasn't it? So I really do hope that Leeds win the league. I hope they get promoted in Liverpool the same year. If it could happen, would be just absolutely fantastic, be amazing. Tommy Walker, thank you. He says, good to see you back, Duncan. Keep up the work, Big Dunk. I'm so glad I haven't come on your channel much this season to ease the pain of losing and listening to you giving me hope. Keep up the good work, Big Dunk. That's from Tyon Caliso, I think. Christopher Chambers says he's smashed. John Frusciante, I think. He says, welcome back, Dunk. Hope you well, mate. Foxy Fox, he says, Dunk is looking more slim. Good, keep it up, YNWA. Good to see you back, mate. Honestly, believe we're going to do it this year, pal, says Jamie Flitton. Mass A says, don't believe it unless we're lifting that title in May. He's got 13 thumbs up there, so people keeping it real, which is good to see. Wayne Woodley says, good to see you back, brother. Next time you're over in Yorkshire, we'll have to go for a beer in Leeds, LOL. I agree with that one, and I do go to Leeds all the time because I fly in and out of Leeds. That's my preferred airport. I like Leeds. Third mate, can't count our chickens yet, don't, but we are playing well at the moment. Rick Moriarty, that's, yeah, from third mate. Rick Moriarty says, the way your voice echoes off the walls, it sounds like I'm in church, and I'm willing to believe. So praise the Lord, Akbar Wallah, and all that, you know, whatever your God is. I'm not mocking, I'm not taking piss, you know what I mean? I'm down with everyone, mate. I'm down with the Muslims especially, because I think if I keep you guys on side, you know, my brothers, my Muslim brothers and sisters, then I've got my back covered, you know what I'm saying? Religion, I'm not like, I'm Church of England, I guess that's what it says on my official documents and things. I want to believe there's a God, whoever your God is. I want to believe there's a God. I'd like to think there's a heaven. I'd like to think I'm going to see my loved ones again. But I think when you're done, you're done. That's my personal opinion. But I kind of contradict myself because I do believe there's a God as well. I don't know where I stand with it all. But I'm certainly respectful. I'm not one of these atheist people. Do you know what I don't like? I don't like atheists that go around mocking religious people. Ricky Gervais does it a lot. I don't like that. And I don't like religious people that force religion on people and mock the atheists or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I just think you've got to respect what people's views are, whatever they are, and don't try and change anyone else's views. I hate that when it comes to religion or politics. Seriously. Thomas Owen, glad to see you back, Doug, and I'm glad to see you commenting, Thomas. Alpha G says, let's go. I can't believe I'm alive to witness Liverpool winning the league. Let's hope you're still alive when it finally happens, whenever that may be. Good to have you back. Let's do this. SM92, good to see you again. Don't hope you had hair, and he's putting a Rogers voice. Fantastic Christmas. I have no expectation, but I'm enjoying every minute of it. I'm celebrating every pass. Happy New Year, Dunk. All the best to you, SM92. Paul Valles would love to talk about the scum, the game, etc. Yeah, I mean, you know, like, obviously I saw these games and I was looking at, because someone mentioned Napoli as well. I don't know if I've read that comment yet. I did see that. But while I've been away, Everton 1-0, Burnley 3-1, Bournemouth 4-0, Napoli, that save by Alisson is fucking amazing. If you follow me on Twitter at Duncan Oldham, you know, I do comment on the games. Manchester United 3-1, Wolves 2-0, and obviously I was back for the Newcastle game 4-0, which is fantastic results. There, where am I? Wrong screen. Let me go back to the comments and the thought. Yeah, just enjoyed everything, Paul. Great to see Mourinho get the bullet after he ran his mouth, didn't he, about Klopp prior to the game. You know, he hasn't done anything and this, that, and the other, whatever. And then he gets the bullet, so that was good. And Manchester United are already looking better. It's weird because I like characters in the game, and Jose Mourinho is is someone that I used to really like, because I thought that he brought something different. You know, when he first came in at Chelsea and stuff like that, but he's become such a miserable fuck. You know, and I can't be doing with it. But he's funny, so I hope he hangs around. But I don't think we're going to see him in the Premier League, are we? Dale Baker, he says, have we all forgot that the Ox is about 7 weeks off returning? Have we missed him? Thoughts? He wants your thoughts on that, guys. No one's replied, but they're giving him thumbs up, so they're acknowledging that. And Matt has also said about Ox being back in training, so this is a good development for us, isn't it, guys? And we need all hands on deck. Really good to see that happening in the background there. Dale says, happy to see you back. First Christmas with the kids since the divorce 2 years ago. Buzzing. It's put great result. Brilliant. Rob is going to spend time with you. YNWA guys. It's good to see you guys giving him a thumbs up there as well. Hope that's all right, mate. I've had a divorce. I know what it's like. And I don't know about your situation, but mine was very painful. The reason it was painful was it was my childhood sweetheart, you know, and you know, things happened, and you know, it's a big regret of mine. But you know, got married too young, simple as that. And unfortunately, when you're younger, as a guy, sometimes you can be a bit of a dick, I guess. I guess you can when you're older as well. But I don't think you understand life as much. You know, I wish I could go back to my 23-year-old self, if you like, 24-year-old self, you know. I put KopTalk first, really, all them years ago, and yeah, we were like we just went our own ways. That was it, really. It was nothing nasty, but certainly not very nice. Do you know what I mean? When you look back, certainly a regret that I'll be taking to my grave. It's probably my only regret in my life. But that's not to say that I haven't, you know, had fun and enjoyed life since then, and been, you know, very happy. Currently, very happy with shit. But you know, anyone that knows me, that's in my life, would also know that that's a bit of my past. That you know how it goes. So I hope it was okay. So he had his first Christmas with the kids, did Dale? So I hope that went all right, Dale. I'm sure it did. My boy, he'll be here today, so I'll see him. It's pretty shit. I mean, I don't know how old your kids are. Like, my Charlotte is now, wow, let me think. What year was she born? She was born 93, wasn't she? So she's 25, 26 in March. Terrible. You know what I mean? And Rob's 19, 20 next year. When they're older, I know they're still your kids, but I don't half miss that, you know, kids at this age, you know, and having a laugh and doing all things, and you know, do you know what I mean? I miss that so much. Once you lose them like that, awful. And I know that Rob's holidays and that. Will he be here next Christmas? Will he want to come when he's 20? I don't know. We're tight. We'll see. It depends on their commitments, doesn't it? I mean, my daughter would be here every weekend if she could, you know. But she's a mum and she's working, and I'm very proud of her. But I do miss my younger kids. I wish I'd had more. I really do. That's another topic, and equally as depressing. Scott, he says, a long time no see. Dunk Keto is treating you well, I see. Haha, looking healthy. Thank you, Scott. Season's greetings has come in from Little Dunk from Dave. Have a good one, mate. Come on, Liverpool, please make us a dream. Let me just check this is still recording. It is. And he says, all the best to all Liverpool, fellow Liverpool fans. Liverpool, UK, YNWA, LFC. Thumbs up. Come on, guys, give him a thumbs up. Andrew Gould says 3 weeks out and he's back wearing black. I always wear black. Black's my favourite colour. Black car, black clothes, black phone. Best friend's black. Do you know what I mean? Everything's just fucking black. You know what I'm saying? Well, not everything's black. I wish some other parts of me were black, if you know what I mean. And that'd be all right. You can't even say that today, can you? You can't even joke about a black man and his penis anymore. You can't say that, can you? Do you know what? If you're a black man and you got offended by something like that, you're a fucking pussy. You are, really. And that equally, if you're a white person that gets offended by shit as well. I'm sick of these people that get fucking offended by stuff that's just not there to be offended about. And how many people get fucking offended on behalf of other people that aren't even fucking offended? Do you know what I mean? I'm sick of that, guys, mate. Do you know what I mean? You can't have a laugh anymore, can you? You cannot have fucking laugh. And I know it might be laugh at our expense, you know, someone else might be a laugh, you know what I mean? We might find it funny, they might not, but come on. I like it, right, when you see something on TV to do with racism, to do with sexism, or whatever, all right, or even going down sexuality, or whatever, all right, religion, and there's a headline saying, such and such offended by, and then you get one of them people on TV or whatever going, well, I'm black, or I'm gay, or I'm a woman, and I'm not offended by that. What the fuck is wrong with you all? To their fellow people of that sort of that group. Does that make sense? So I love it when you see them and they go, what are you talking about, silly bastard? Get a fucking life. I can't stand these wankers that get fucking offended by everything. I fucking can't stand them. I really can't. Honestly, it's my biggest fucking bugbear in the world. Is people that I won't get offended by. Fuck all. Do you know what I mean? Nothing. I mean, there's a difference between when someone says something with malice. Do you know what I mean? If someone says to you, you fat fucker, you know, it's like, all right, dickhead, fucking, you know, you've just been abusive. You know, but if you said to me, hey, up, Chubbs, get us a fucking drink, or hey, even if you say, hey, you fat fucker, me, don't bother me, it's how me and my mates speak all the time, do you know what I mean? I'd never, you know, I don't understand these fucking soft cunts out there. I can't stand them. And I know the media, but I don't know. I just, if you're one of them people out there, don't get offended by what you are. And when someone says something and you think, do you know what I mean? What was it Lord Sugar said? He got into trouble again, didn't he? He always gets into trouble as Lord Sugar. But you've got to be careful. Admittedly, you've got to be careful. I mean, the way I conducted myself online in the 20s, in my 20s, not in the 20s, when I was in my 20s, I was fucking terrible. I would deliberately try and wind people up. I'm a granddad now, I'm a bit more grown up, you know what I mean? Well, in theory, I'm supposed to be. But I can't be doing with that. So, anyway, like I say, everything's fucking black apart from my penis. You know what I mean? But that actually makes it sound like I've got a small penis. Right? I'm not saying that, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. I was just making an innuendo. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging a hole here. You know what I mean? Digging a hole. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I've got the fucking girth. You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm back, aren't I? Right, let's move on from that. Jason, it's nice to see you back, thank you. Doing the same old thing. Bagger Share says, nice to see you back. John Richards, he's a good lad, he must do a podcast for John, otherwise he's going to freak out because he's one of my extra time subscribers. Of course you can send questions. Let's get on, we're going to get the podcast going again. I know what my responsibilities are. Connor Barkley says, how ironic is it that Coutinho has inadvertently helped us top of the league, £142 million and 3 laughing faces. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Samon, is it? Cowboy, you still think we should get a number 10 in January? Good to see you back, mate. Hooray. I would like to, I want to see us sign everyone, every position. We all should strengthen, without a doubt. But I don't look at the current team and flap too much. No, I mean, there's one or two little areas. I do think, I don't know if we can, maybe we can wait till, I don't know, because if I remember rightly, the last time we had a chance of winning the league, I think that we didn't do anything in the January, if my memory's right, because I've got a terrible memory, guys. I know these are things that I should remember, but I have a terrible memory. And I don't know if it's because I read this shit every fucking day, non-stop, 24/7, or what, but then you think that would mean that you would fucking remember everything. But maybe I just read some and just I'm fucking sick of reading it. I don't know. But I'm sure that we didn't do anything in the January and that come the May or whatever, come the end of the season, I'm sure that we were all like, oh, if only we'd got a centre-back in the January. What was it? Or is it a striker? Can't remember. So this is a very, very, very important window, isn't it? A very important window. Going into January, because that is, if we have any injuries between now and the end of the, that's it. So this is it. So this is a very tactical transfer window, I think. So let's see what happens on that front. Oliver Heaney, hard to look past the next game or two. That's been our downfall. Oliver's a regular contributor. Hope you're okay, Ollie. Lola Vandenberg, where have you been, Dunk? I've been to England. I spent some time in my hometown of Scarborough with family. Got to see my grandson. I spent some time down in London. I spent a week down in London with. Got to see my boy Stu. Did the Houses of Parliament tour. I did the tour of Parliament, which was fantastic. I like my politics, guys. I know that's nerdy and shit like that, but I really enjoyed it, and I did enjoy it. So, but I was in England too long, and I'm absolutely over the moon to be back. John Richards again, how the devil are you? I'm all right, brother, thank you. Philip Lindsay, another one of man, regular contributors, I do believe. He's not getting carried away. When in the history of football has a league ever been won in December? Come back to see me in May. Ian Organ says, to be fair, was won this time last year, but agreed I'm the same. If we're 6 ahead with 3 games left, I'll get excited. Anthony's asking where I've been. Merry Christmas. I've answered that, I guess. Gary Richards, he always comments, especially on my Instagram, at Duncan Oldham, if you're on there. He says, hi Duncan, we must keep winning, son. CJ Gaming, hey Duncan, we're never going to stop. Come on, Redmen, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And Thomas Billings, I think he was the first person to comment, who said, welcome back, big man. So I think we've gone through the majority of the comments. If I didn't read your comment, I'm sorry. I would be here all day if I read out everyone's thoughts about Liverpool at the moment. I just wanted to comment on a few there that actually were a bit more personal. Carrie Bonner has commented while I've been recording this video saying, welcome back, Merry Christmas. Hope you had a really good Christmas, Doug. Great win, still undefeated, and 7 points clear of City and 6 points clear of Spurs. This is amazing. An amazing Christmas for the Reds and still top. Do you think we need to buy a player in January? We're amazing, but do you think we need anyone coming in, if anyone? I think we've kind of touched that in this video, Carrie, but thank you for the comment. Really nice. I love it. You guys are so nice, man. You know, when you see these comments saying, welcome back, missed you, and all that, love you. It's really good. It is. Do you know what, guys? I know a lot of people, you know, and a lot of people know me. I think you either love me or hate me. I don't think there's anything in between. And that applies online and offline. I don't know why anyone would hate me offline, because I consider myself a good egg. I don't consider I have enemies, and there's people that don't like me. You know, usually because it's maybe exes or things like that. I don't know, but I have a problem with anybody in the planet. No, you know, I'm not like that. Make love, not war, and all that. But some people don't think like me. Some people, I don't know. So some people are different. But I do think offline, I'd do anything for anyone, honestly. Online, you know, I do play a character sometimes, and I do, you know, I think with this kind of stuff, football fans are very passionate, so you clash over personalities and opinions and stuff, and sometimes, you know, you're controversial, because trust me, controversy pays, you know. If you were starting out as a YouTube channel, you know, making videos about Liverpool, for example, my advice to you would be as controversial as possible. Say things you don't even mean, because that'll get people talking about you. But you've got to be prepared for the onslaught of that. And trust me, a lot of you guys know I've had some horrendous hate online and horrendous things published about me, and a lot of lies published me. It's fucking evil, you know. But the rewards of that, you know, if I hadn't been controversial, if I hadn't have had that hate, I wouldn't have succeeded to myself, you know. What I think I've done all right. But like I say, I do know a lot of people, but I choose a very, very, very small circle. I'm not really asked about people, to be honest. I like people, you know. Well, I like people that I get on with, and I like people. Do you know what I mean? But when I'm travelling and that, I don't like people, because they can get on my tits. I think they're selfish. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you get on a plane and they're all fighting like fuck. You know, you see a woman there, like, you know, struggling to lift her bag up into one of them overhead lockers, and everyone just sits there. Do you know what I mean? I'm like out of my seat, mate. I'm like, that fucking hell, you know, give up your seat. I'm very good, very mannered, well-mannered person, mate. Give up my seat on a train for a lady or a pensioner, or, you know, someone that maybe needs it. And, you know, I see a pensioner get on, and I look at blokes all around me, none of them get up, and I think, what a bunch of wankers, you know. But I don't really like people because I think they're selfish. But I just like to keep myself to myself, you know what I'm saying? The point I'm saying here about this is that in my life, right, so say I've spent Christmas Day on my own, right, and Boxing Day, well, no, I didn't spend it all on my own, but what I mean is, you know, the majority of the time over Christmas I've spent by myself, through choice. And So this, when I come online and read your comments and make videos for you, and we talk like this, it's amazing for me. It's like you guys are like fucking my family. Do you know what I mean? And not everyone, is here for the right reasons. People watch my videos so they don't like me, believe it or not. I don't know why people do that, but they're nosy, aren't they? But the majority of people are fucking fantastic. And sometimes I make the videos for you and I think, I think they're getting a bit bored of me now, But when I put that video out yesterday and I looked at all the comments and it was like so many people saying, missed you, Duncan, all that, glad you're back. I was just like, I was a bit emo. I was like, that's nice, that, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I thought it was nice. So yeah, it really, really does mean a lot to me. It fucking does. It does. I just wish more of you had signed up for dkb.tv, though, and help me out. Do you know what I'm saying? But I know all of you can, and those of you that can tend to support me. I have had messages while recording this video, so if you've sent me a message, because I've got a voice message but I dare fucking play it. It's alright, just chill. I didn't want to play it because it could be inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, maybe private guys. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I enjoyed making this video. I'm going to. What have I got to do now? I've got to finish off editing the DKB video that should be going on there. I'm going to do a podcast this afternoon for my extra time people. They basically chuck in £2, £3 maybe a month, I think, for the podcast, which is the equivalent of buying me a pint. Do you know what I mean? The dog's on the move. She knows we're going to be moving. So if you go to www.KopTalkpodcast.com, you can subscribe to that. Join me there. I haven't really taken that very seriously. I only started that recently. I've only got about 8 people on there. When I put the main podcast out on iTunes or whatever, syndication, it gets hundreds, if not thousands and thousands and thousands of downloads. So maybe I don't know. I've been a bit hit and miss with the podcast. I've never been sure which way to take it. I've never been sure which way to take it. But I still have 8 people that are supporting me, and if you were offered 8 free pints of beer every month, you'd be happy with that, wouldn't you? So I'm very happy with my people, and they don't complain when I go absent without leave. So, but I've enjoyed the comments. I'm settling back into things. Yeah, I hope we've got something positive to talk about over the coming weeks. So yeah, all right, guys. Like I say, your comments mean everything to me, and your supports, whether you on dkb.tv or the members website, which is even better. I mean, if you join the members website, you know what I mean. 2 of you actually did join up. Didn't you, or something? No, bought me a steak last year. I never did get around to making a video for you. Do you remember? I think I made a video saying, yeah, if you support me today, I can get myself a steak. And 2 of you did. And I asked you to email me. I don't know if you saw the video, but I wanted to make a video for them guys. It's fucking amazing. Do you know what I mean? Seriously, if you join like the members website today, KopTalk.com/members. No, that's to the actual site. If you go to KopTalk.com, on the far side it says members, or in the video description below. If you join today, I could have a steak. I could buy myself a steak dinner. Do you know what I mean? Just think how, you know what I mean? I could buy myself a steak dinner for Christmas. But it's fine. I know none of you worse. Fucking poached eggs. Maybe a slice of ham or something like that. You know what I mean, guys? I'm only fucking weird. I love you guys. You mint, honestly. Right, I'm off. So I'll catch up with you later. I won't be churning any more videos out today, I don't think. But I will be back here tomorrow. All right, I will be back here for you tomorrow. Keep commenting and telling me what you want me to talk about. It gives me ideas, and it also means that there's stuff I should be looking out for, like the example to do with the Adidas and Nike rumour. It's like, I ain't seen that. What's that about? And I appreciate your support. All right, thumbs up the video, please. That pisses the haters off. And yeah, all right, guys, take care and continue to have a fantastic Christmas and New Year. Hooray!